before we officially start, make sure that there is
Fuck.
no sound for the movie.
I already did that. I also clicked the play button as you were talking. Great. Hello everybody and welcome to the Soulcast. Last
Wait, we're
time,
starting? What?
last time we decided to cover the DC animated movies that was starred in Justice League, Flashpoint, and Paradox. And
So now,
hmm?
I said, so now we're doing Justice League War.
Yeah. And before we begin, I wanted to ask everybody if their thoughts on this particular movie.
It's probably, so far between the two, it's probably the worst one. I didn't like it. There was like a lot of inconsistencies.
I think this one.
especially,
Oh, sorry.
especially like towards the beginning. But no, continue.
I was saying, I think this one has like the worst plot of any of them, or at least of the three that we've watched so far. But not the one that annoys me the most.
Of all of them, I enjoyed this one the most.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Not for all of the like inconsistencies in the plot and all of that. It's more just for I like the animation. I think it's pretty good.
I mean, I
Did you
suppose that is a
say
perfectly
that
valid
I
way.
thought of the Green Lantern scene?
Which Green Lantern scene?
What'd you say?
You're breaking up.
Yeah.
Dead air. Dead air.
Stop. You're breaking up.
There.
There we go. We gotta come up with a shorthand for when Toxic is breaking up. Dead air
Dead air.
works.
That'll be the code.
Yeah.
Dead air.
Well, the thing is, when you all tell me to stop talking, I do. You only have to say it once. The audio is still trying to force its way out. So you only have to say it once. Instead of saying, stop, 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 even though I've already stopped like 10 seconds after you keep saying it.
Stop! Stop!
Ah. Sorry.
But, yeah, let's continue.
Alright. So, let's see. It's been a bit since I've seen the movie, so I'm gonna need a little reminder of when it begins.
What do you mean by when it begins?
Now I remember.
Well,
now I remember.
it-
So,
It's
the first scene of the movie is basically various news broadcasters discussing the recent kidnappings of various people allegedly done by Batman.
Yeah.
yeah, and like
Well, oh, yeah, you go.
and we see like a clip of it be like a lady at an ATM just gets yoinked by the quote unquote Batman. And
We cut
then
to a pair
after
of
that-
kids bickering.
Couldn't interrupt him. He was continuing, Soul.
Sorry.
yeah, what he said, and his two kids. What he said, it's two kids watching it, and it's like that's creepy. And he's like, "What?" And he tries to force him to watch. And he's like, "No, it's creepy."
Hmm.
And then I don't know if it's like a straight cut to Green. I can't remember if it's a straight cut to Green Lantern or like the thing jumps on top of the.
I think it's like the thing's on top of a building and then Green Lantern shows up because it's kidnapped someone.
Hmm. Yeah, that's how the scene goes. I am observing it as we're discussing. I have it here on OBS.
But so I think I immediately have problems here.
Why is that? What's your problem?
All right, so this is at the point in the film when like they establish that superheroes aren't well liked or well established in this world, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Batman has been doing this for like how long?
We have no clue how long he's been active for.
Well,
Best we can
Well,
assume is
if
at
he's already
least a
got
few
his like
years.
utility belt, if he's already got like his utility belt and he's got all his gadgets set up, like it should be like minimum 5 years.
well, here's the thing. It might be 10 plus.
What?
Because of Dick Grayson in Son of Batman. Like,
Yeah.
he's already had a Robin who is fully grown and become Nightwing. And at the end of this film, he talks about how he's not... Yeah, Gotham Police, he doesn't have a good relationship with them, but he can also like walk into a police station with Commissioner Gordon and interrogate Killer Croc.
Somehow.
So, and it's like, so Batman's like been a thing in this world for like at least 10 years or so. Assuming that like Dick was 10 when he got the suit. And he's
Not
like
only
in his
that-
20s.
Not only that, but Commissioner Gordon allows Bruce to rip off Mr. Jones' tail. But that's more of a criticism for the next movie that we're covering.
Oh yeah. But it's like Green Lantern is like, oh Batman, I thought you were a myth. Which I'm like, the fucker's been around for 10 years in Gotham and he's got like several of his rogues established. I don't know how this guy is not just like common knowledge. Like why would anyone assume that he's a myth?
I never thought of that. But I do like how after Green Lantern saves the lady who gets thrown off by the creature that he's chasing, he's like, okay, saved you, no problem, and he's not being rude about it or anything, and she's like, what's the catch? What's the catch? You saved my life. And he's like,
Yeah, oh, Jesus.
Dead air. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do that. So
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
And she's like, what's the catch? You saved my life, so what's the catch? And he just goes, you're welcome. And then he leaves.
And then she screams,
And then
how
she-
the fuck am I
like, how am
supposed
I
to get
supposed to-
down? Even though there's clearly a way to get down on that roof.
Well, doors like that are usually locked.
Yeah, it could be logged. Who knows when it's going to be opened again?
I mean, even so, she
Um,
could call someone. Like, she could get in contact with the police or the fire department or medical
Well,
services.
Well, how presumably?
Fire department. I have no idea where I am on top of a roof.
Well, I mean, first they could track her phone, but like, does she have her phone on her?
That's a good question,
'Cause they-
actually.
Because if she does, then this is like a whole other stupid thing.
Mm.
Because it's like, then just call someone to help you. But we're assuming, based on her comment, that she doesn't have a way just to call someone. Giving it best faith.
That's fair.
But another thing is that Green Lantern just fucking appears in Gotham to chase this parademon.
Mm.
So, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I do find it
Well,
very
like-
strange that Hal specifically comes to Gotham. Like who knows, like what he should be doing right now, considering he has basically got jurisdiction over the entire solar system that we live in. Like, it's not just our
So-
planet; it's everywhere that our star is the primary gravitational force to.
So, like, you could say, maybe he's investigating because it's an alien.
That's fair.
And, you
That's
know,
fair.
aliens Greenland. But as we find out later in this film, these people are all over the fucking planet. So I guess it's really lucky that he went to Gotham, where there is a superhero that he can team up with. Like, there's ones in Gotham, there's ones in Metropolis, there's one in Washington. I'm pretty sure we see like some all other parts of the world later on in the film. Like, imagine if he was like investigating like a Coast City parademon and never interacted with Batman.
Well, no, it's not even that, because later on he says that he's in charge of this entire solar system. It's just him.
What does that have to do with what I said?
That, like, he's the only Green Lantern.
Uh-huh. And?
Oh, I was muted. I think he was clarifying what Soul said earlier to be a truth, because Soul was confused. The odds of Hal just appearing fucking like astronomical.
Yeah, no, I wasn't confused at all. I think I was on the same wavelength that that Hero was going for. I think I worded weirdly.
Well, no, you said you think, and he was clarifying that to be true.
Right.
Oh wait,
and also like this thing has been like kidnapping for presumably a while, right? That's why like the news is talking about it. There's footage online. So like imagine his house like a week ago or like a few days ago, and he like stopped this thing. So like even if he was in the same city, he could have shown up at a time before he could have met Bruce and dealt with this beforehand.
Hold on, why is it kidnapping people again? I forgot.
They require their flesh for the blood god.
Well, I don't know.
I actually do know. It's so they can make more parademons.
Hold on. Because later on in the film, they have the big skyscraper things that show up from Apocalypse that they fly people into, and they do that. But that's only after they open up all the portals, right? So those aren't on Earth yet.
Is it literally just eating?
I don't know what it's doing. It could just be eating these people.
Well, the thing about that though is like
this thing. Its mission is to plant a box and then blow itself up and die. So I don't know why it's risking exposure.
It's supposed to have a plant. Isn't it supposed to plant multiple so that more of the parademons could come through? If you're doing that, if that's your prime directive, is to place boxes onto the planet, why would you try to draw attention to yourself by kidnapping the populace? On top of that,
it's funny because it tries not to. It wears a cloak like it's trying to hide itself.
Well,
I mean,
also, is there only
if it was
one parademon, or are there
going...
multiple?
No, there's only one.
There's only one doing all this?
Yeah.
What?
In this area, at least.
Well, no. Well, presumably there's like one for like each mother box that's planted, because like in Star Labs they have a dead corpse of one. This one blows itself up in front of Batman and Green Lantern, and they go to Metropolis, and Superman is fighting one.
Oh, okay.
So there's one per box,
or at least one per a specific location or area.
Which, yeah, exactly what he just said. One per box.
I do like it how when Batman and Hal are going through the sewers after they chase after the thing, I do like their little banter between each other. I think it's funny, and how Batman just easily steals them.
It is.
I do enjoy the
entertaining, but I don't think that Batman should have been able to slip that ring off Hal's finger that easily.
So I have another question. Is how did these parademons get here?
Space magic. I don't know.
Well, if they use boom tubes.
They used boom tubes. See, there we go.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
No. Let me finish.
I wasn't even finished yet.
So their job here is to plant them so then they can boom tube here.
Yeah.
So why don't you just boom here with all your army and just skip the planting of these?
Yeah, I was going to say...
Presumably you could just teleport here already, so...
I mean, it would be... I mean, if they actually establish something along the lines of they need a group of mother boxes collected in a specific amount of area to produce a larger or have
But then they
plenty
have
of
those
mother
they have
boxes to
on
make.
their home world though.
That is true.
I feel like it would be a lot better if you said that, okay, they have to be put in a specific array in a certain area to use larger mother boxes. That way you could get ships and things through.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I was trying to get
I think the way that you establish this is that it's a fucking gate. It's like a linked gateway that you need like a mother box set on Apocalypse and a mother set box on Earth. So like these guys showed up on a spaceship or something.
Yeah, so like normal soldiers can still get through a normal mother box, but since they're the small ones and you can't bring the big ships in,
You can only
you
bring
gotta
them in single file, basically.
So it's like So then it's like then you can just show up underneath Earth's nose.
Yeah.
They have
Well,
to.
also, like,
Sorry.
But that's also the thing too. If this invasion is supposed to be secret, well, one, the kidnapping doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to be a secret thing.
The only
And
way
two,
the kidnapping would make
when-
sense is if it was like they need sustenance.
Yeah, for all we know, they're just hungry.
Yeah.
Well, still, and then I get to my second point, and two, when they corner it and they're just like, oh, well, time to capture this thing, it turns around and screams for Darkseid, and then it blows up, and it's like, who the hell's Darkseid? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. It's like, if this is supposed to be secret, then why would you scream his name?
Well, I mean, presumably it thought the explosion was going to kill them.
Still,
But no, regardless, why would you say anything at all?
Well, I mean, it's like Allah Akbar when you fucking kill yourself.
Yeah,
It's like you
because
don't have
Darkseid
people
is
around you.
literally their god, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, I guess.
still, it's stupid.
I have a thing. I will not be interrupted. How durable is Batman?
Oh, yes. So Batman dies several times in this film.
Here's a fight with the Parademon. He should have died like 3 to 4 times. There is no way that suit would like absorb the shock of him being slammed into a building. Under the weight of the Parademon as well.
Yeah, he is being flown by the Parademon and being knocked all across Gotham and stuff. Like, that shit hurts.
Also, can we talk about how this Parademon is like a fucking Chad compared to all the other ones? Like
Right?
this one fights Batman and Green Lantern. It only loses because it kills itself.
So, well, no, see, now the kidnapping makes sense, because it was just eating them to gain even more strength. You see, humans, since the Earth is the center of everything in both Marvel and DC, the humans have delicious blood, you see. That just makes them bigger and stronger.
They're
So
very
the other
tasty.
Do we taste like cherry? Or strawberry?
So the other ones, no, we taste like something we don't have on the planet. So, yeah, so the other parademons are beta cucks that have been starving, you see.
Beta demons.
And these guys are alpha demons.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're vegan.
Worshipping the Omega King.
No, they're vegans. And see, no, it all makes sense. This is the reason why they couldn't bring all the army, because they had to send the Chads in to open gates.
Okay,
Hold on.
can we talk about how Green Lantern almost killed Batman?
Multiple times.
Well, I mean, let me get the time code. Can you pause it on the stream? So,
Alright.
Were you playing it past where we were talking?
No.
Well, no,
I wasn't.
He's
I
behind
Okay.
where he's at the point.
I'm actually,
So
I'm
if
actually
you go to,
technically
like,
speaking
4
catching
minutes
up
and 8
just a little
seconds.
bit. But, you know.
God, one at a time. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. So can you go to 4 minutes and 8 seconds?
4 minutes and 8 seconds, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, with the
the
chomper.
giant bear trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first off, if that thing had like a back, the Parademon's fucked.
Better yet, why doesn't
Like,
Hal
if he
just,
just makes a
project
wall,
a,
if he just
a
makes a wall, it's
wall
fucked.
and then bubble
One
it
at a
around?
time.
Sorry.
God.
But yeah, Hero, you're absolutely on the money.
You have all the time in the world. Both of you, calm down.
I was about to say, why doesn't Hal project just a straight wall and then basically glove it around the parademon, forcing it into a little box, basically?
Well, you see, Hal doesn't do anything that smart. He just keeps making constructs that doesn't actually help in the long run.
It's supposed to look visually creative, but, like, why would you do that when, like, simple geometry would do just fine? It would also be more efficient.
I want a pothead Green Lantern. I want a Green Lantern that does acid. He'll just make the weirdest constructs, and they will work every time. Because they're just unpredictable.
So, I have a screenshot here. So when he makes this bear trap, he fucking kills Bruce. Bruce is dead. Because it closes, right?
On the wire, right?
And it should just cut his wire.
Yeah.
Like, the fucker's dead. It cuts his wire, he plummets and dies.
I mean, given that Batman has a second line, but he later attaches the first one to...
But still, like if he didn't have it, he would be dead.
Yeah.
But no, it's not that he had... No, it just doesn't cut the wire. The wire's not cut by the construct. I guess Batman sprinkled some lemon juice on it.
See, audience? I'm showing the thing clearly. So now you believe us. Exactly what we're saying.
I pissed on the line.
It makes it super durable.
Especially just for the occasion that a green bastard attempts to attack me.
The parademons are covered in yellow. That's why Green Lantern can't beat them.
Oh my god! New 52 runs on old Green Lantern logic. Wow!
Oh, well, fuck.
Wowee!
But you're right though. They're wearing golden they're wearing like golden armor, so it's technically yellow.
It's off yellow, so it doesn't do too much, but it still does it.
It still gets the job done. Inadvertently.
You know,
and then
you
Batman
know, like
just
get.
So part of the beats of a fight.
I'll make it a
Wait. Hero, go ahead.
Yeah, you go first.
I was like, you know what? Joke's dead. Never mind.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll save some things real quick. So right after that, Batman shouldn't be attached to the line, by the way. Batman ends up smacking into a bunch of cars and a truck. He should be dead.
Well, he runs on top of the cars. Like, if the parademon was like a few feet lower, he's just paced.
Yeah.
I love the part where he is at the apartment where he hits the side of the building. He hits the windows and not the brick wall.
Give it a second.
Also,
you know, it's kind of like it's like skipping a stone on water. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Somehow he bounces back into the other window that's across the room.
He only hits the windows.
Yeah. Like what? If he did hit the window, why didn't he just bounce off and just like fling himself into another direction?
Hold on, wait a second. Did these people have a fucking picture of Man of Steel in their house?
Did they? Also,
Alright,
Hero, how's my audio?
I don't know right now, but give me one
oh my
sec.
gosh, that looks like Man of Steel. It does.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell?
I need to find the picture. Yeah, all right.
But I was gonna say is that like I didn't notice this before, but the parademon pulls out like the bomb or like the box, like it's the Matrix of leadership. He's just like, oh, I got a thing in my chest. Here you go.
Wait, hold on. Somebody give me a screenshot of what Hero's talking about. I can't pull up the stream.
Well, no, it's in
the chat.
Okay, I know what Man of Steel looks like, but where's the image for?
Right above.
Yeah.
Look at the photo. Look at the photo.
The thing I was playing just went past it. Give me a second.
Oh no, I got it. What the balls?
It's on the rightmost picture.
Oh my god, it looks exactly like it.
It's
I think
super
it just
faint,
is.
but
Well,
yeah.
It's even got like the little shine in it.
Okay, hold on. When did Man of Steel come out?
2013.
2013. This is 2014. This
Oh
film.
my god.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
So they just use stock photos?
Fucking reference. Maybe Superman posed in this universe.
Well, I mean, listen. That reference isn't as wild as the last one, you know?
Oh yes.
I mean, the
That's
fact
funny.
that we were able to pick
That's
that
a
up
good
is
one.
like really weird. It's really
Somebody
weird.
somebody was animating while watching the X-Men in the background. They just looked at the screen and saw that. It's like, oh yeah, oh this is too good. Starts drawing. Give it to the editor. Shows him the scene, and he's like, yes.
What?
How was that confusing?
No, I just don't understand. I'm sorry.
Shows the drawing to the editor, the person who's in charge of the movie, and he goes yes and puts it in the movie. Do you need it explained in more?
No, I'm good now. Thanks. Sorry.
No, you're not. Liar.
You're
you're a
right.
liar.
I'm a liar. I'm a filthy, filthy liar.
Just don't say it like that. That sounds sexual, and I don't appreciate
Toxic,
it.
could you please check on
Anyway.
how my audio sounds on your end?
I just said.
Sorry, Hero. Sorry.
I just said I can't open it.
I'm sorry. I was just getting POV Bruce dead.
Bruce dies
Fucking
every
look at
second
this.
of this movie.
Oh my god.
Like
Yeah,
No.
no, he's dead.
I have.
And then we
I
get to the bit where he
Have you guys seen the
hangs with the lines.
Fantastic Four movies from the early 2000s?
That was like 2005 and 2007, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, like in that film, like Mr. Fantastic gets thrown against the wall with the thing in front of him, and he just gets fucking flattened. I'm just imagining that's what Bruce is right now.
Also, don't you think that Bruce's arms should have been dislocated like multiple times during this flight?
Oh, absolutely.
Fucking there.
Hell,
Fucking
he
off.
got planted into the fucking wall. He should
Well,
be
okay,
dead.
the arms thing. I guess you can say that the suit itself pulled that into account. I guess. No, the armor itself. Well, then again, it's not exo, so you can't say that.
That wouldn't work at all.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But okay, just looking at this, right? How heavy do you think this parademon is? Look at how large he is compared to Bat. That is like 500 pounds.
I would estimate
easy,
that's like
without the armor.
between 200 and,
No, it's
and 600 kilos.
Okay, Australian, put your metric system away.
No, I will always have it open. Ah!
No, you're using the inferior metric system.
No, I am using superior. They are more accurate. Fuck you.
Anyway, after everything that happens, they're just like
Wasn't dumb.
the parademon blows itself up. Besides, I hate life, so I'm gonna kill myself. And then and then they're just like, and then it's like, and then that guy in Metropolis, and Hal questions like, and Hal is like the cockiest shit in this movie. I kind of like it, but it also gets annoying. Just how he's like, he's no match for me.
He
And
has
Batman's
some
like,
charm, but I
"I'm not
also
sure."
want to punch him.
That's the thing with Hal. He was a cocky piece of shit in like the first 2 years. After that, this started being more serious. But
he
I
mellowed
don't.
out.
Yeah, I don't remember, and I haven't seen a lot of DC animated stuff, but I don't remember them ever making him like extremely serious. Hal specifically.
No, Hal's always been jokester.
The most serious I know.
I guess I'm thinking.
Yeah?
I guess I'm using point of reference for. Well, no, you may not, because I was still talking, ass.
Sorry.
Quit fucking stepping on my lines.
You go first.
But I guess my frame of reference is just for '90s comics again. It's like
Oh, back when it
he
was
went, he
good.
went, yeah, he went through so much shit, and that was close to the Parallax event. So I guess I'm used to like
Well, I mean,
hard.
could you make the argument that it's just like later on in his career though?
Well, yeah, that is. So I'm just saying that. Well, no, I specified that. I said
Well,
in his first few years he was cocky little shit, but as
oh,
far as I
sorry.
saw later on, yeah, because again I haven't seen a lot of animated stuff for Green Lantern or anything that he's in. Like the Lantern that I'm more familiar with in animated stuff is John, or John, I mean, which is the black
John is the
guy.
green one who wears
No,
blackface.
no.
There are multiple
John is
Johns
the
in DC. Don't get them mixed up, Toxic.
yeah. I'm not. John is the Green Lantern from Justice League and Justice League
Yeah, but you
Unlimited.
I
said
know.
John.
No, I said John, not Jean.
Yeah, but no,
Jean
you did.
is the
Yeah, but then you did, and then you specified John afterwards because you knew you made a mistake.
yeah. I was just about to
Oh, did I?
clarify for the audience that Jean is the Manhunter, Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, he's the green one who wears blackface.
What?
In the live action movies, he's the general from Man of Steel apparently, and the only reason they added that was because douchebag thought it was funny, and
I like how we've been talking for half an hour. We haven't even gotten past the first 10. Haven't even got past the first 10 minutes.
Well,
well,
we're
there's a lot to
EFAPing it.
unpack here. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here, man. We got plenty of time. We got time to kill.
Yeah, we
I
got
know,
two
it's just
viewers right
funny.
now.
We don't speed run this shit.
Say hi, please.
No. Okay. Hi.
No, I'm talking to the viewers.
Oh, how many viewers do we got?
2.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It's fine. What's the timestamp right now? What are we at?
We have been
32
streaming for
minutes.
32 minutes.
The timestamp for the show, you fucking numpty.
For the show, we're at like. For the movie, we're at
about
like.
5 minutes.
Okay. Tell me when we're at past 12, because I have notes after 12 minutes.
Alright.
Okay.
Sorry about the door.
By the way, how much property damage did they do just to stop one Chad parademon?
I mean, 3 cars blew up. Lots of windows got smashed, and there was a dent in the wall that should have killed Batman. So, I think quite a lot.
There's a fucking explosion before they go into the sewer.
We got a comment.
Yes,
We got a comment. Rich Tofen 115 says, and so is Toxic. Is a friend of yours?
I don't know.
you're a cunt, and so is Toxic.
I don't know, maybe. I don't keep up with it.
Bleh.
But don't you burp in my face, I swear to God. I'll find you in the street.
Find you in the streets and kill you.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. So yeah,
So- They get into the sewer and they fall.
Soul, he was already talking.
sorry.
Quit interrupting each other.
Oh, it's
Jesus
Jax.
Christ, all of you.
You.
Also, it's Richtofen, not Rich Tofen.
Abendrichthofen.
Get your German right.
Sorry about that.
115.
Sorry, I don't
Little
speak
brother of Master
German,
Chief?
bitch.
No. Edward Richtofen, who was one of the guys who worked in Group 935 and Black Ops Zombies.
Uh-huh.
And
Black
Element
Zombies, wow.
Black Ops.
Just
Call
call
of
it
Duty.
Blops.
No. I'm not gonna call it that. I'm not gonna call it Blops.
Why?
Blops?
Because it's incorrect.
I'm built that way. I am built alternatively. Incorrectly.
I'm built like Blops. But after they have that conversation about Superman, it cuts to it cuts to a cyborg's
Hot.
dad.
Hard
You know-
blop.
Wait, hold on.
Hang on.
When they're in the sewer after the parademon blows himself up with the box.
They
Yeah.
were hanging out in. I believe they mentioned Superman after the parademon blows up.
That's what I said.
Well, no, but we need to go back to when the parademon blows himself up. When he blows himself up and they scan it, his ring just doesn't know what it is, which I'm calling bullshit on.
I called bullshit when we were watching it.
Okay, no. The reason why it's extremely bullshit is that the lantern rings are still connected to the big lantern core thing. It doesn't. They're all still connected because that's how they communicate with
Yeah,
each other.
I know that's what our point is.
Well, I know I'm driving the point home for people who don't know. So the fact that Hal's ring doesn't know what this is absolute bullshit. Complete and utter crap.
It's not like Darkseid's an unknown thing in this universe. Based on what we know, he's been doing this to several worlds.
Yeah.
And,
Like, I can
the
see
Guardians of the
how.
Universe are a thing, apparently.
Like, I can see Hal not knowing who Darkseid is, depending on like how many years he's been on. But like, the ring should know, but it just doesn't, and I hate it.
Yeah. It
Well,
sucks.
Yeah, and they're like, well, this is alien technology, so let's go to the only alien we know.
Oh yeah,
Or
there's a reason.
I guess don't know.
Yeah, and they're just hoping that Superman might know something.
Hold on, time out. Why would Batman go to Superman? Because later on in the movie, he says his real name, which means he knows his background, which he knows that he came to Earth as a child, which means he should know.
No.
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't mean that he knows he came here as a child.
Well, he grew up here is the thing. He can go back all the way to his records, his adoption records, or wherever they did to
Hero.
make Clark their kid.
Hero.
So regardless, why would they still go
So
to
that doesn't
Clark
tell
for information?
him what Clark knows about alien stuff, though.
He was raised on Earth, though.
Uh-huh. And some Superman continuity says a Fortress of Solitude.
Okay, but it's still a big leap for Batman.
Why exactly?
Hero.
I mean, Superman obviously knows that he's an alien, and he told this to the world. So how does he know that he's an alien and not a superpowered person? He would obviously have some information. Like the spaceship, probably. And it's established in Death of Superman, he does have a Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah. Hero.
Fuck that movie.
Could you please check my audio to make sure
Your audio is fine.
Okay. Not
Why
too
do you keep
loud.
asking?
I just
what
want
is
to make
something
sure that's
You
all.
checked
I just want to make
you
sure
checked
everything's
before
clear.
the
That's all.
screen.
That's all.
Okay.
In the show, I mean.
Okay. Let us move on
Yeah.
and continue.
So after Batman and Lantern have that convo, we cut to Star Labs, one of the Star Labs. I believe, was it Central City?
It's the Metropolis. It's Metropolis.
Ah, okay.
But Flash took them here.
Right.
I guess Star Labs is just in Metropolis.
I mean, I don't think Star Labs. I'm pretty certain Star Labs is just like all over the place.
Well, we don't know that in this universe specifically. Sometimes it's just a lab. Sometimes it's multiple labs.
Fair.
So, I guess... But then here's the thing, is that Flash is working with this organization, like, openly, to the point that he has one of the dudes on speed dial. Speed dial.
Speed.
So, like, are superheroes, like, taboo in this universe at this point, or not?
Is it
Well,
like certain
because,
superheroes
like,
are taboo?
because, like,
Is
you're-
it like some of them
Well,
are like cool
like,
with
at
the
the end
law?
of the film...
Jesus, Soul, when somebody starts talking, just stop because nobody can hear you when someone else is talking.
because at the end of the film, like Flash is like, "Oh man, we better bounce before everyone blames all this damage on us," implying that he has experience.
Well, is he open about it? I don't remember anything in the show him being open to the public about working with stars or Star Labs.
Well, no, I mean just working with Star Labs, just openly. Like, I mean, like he has the fucking speed dial on his phone, and just working with Star Labs as this organization.
I
like,
don't think that
would
comes
these
up at
people
all,
want to work
actually.
with a superhero, for instance?
Well, I mean, they work around stuff that creates superheroes and shit. So I mean, I think they'd be fine with it.
Why though?
Like, have you seen what they've been working around? I think.
Okay, so just because so like the government works with like a bunch of technology and stuff that could make someone a superhero, that doesn't mean they're open to working with vigilantes. Just having equipment near you that could turn someone to that. Like by that same logic, they should work with supervillains because they could also make supervillains with this technology.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
So we're introduced to what's his name? Silas? It's Silas Stone, right?
Silas Stone, yeah.
Yeah. And he is a bad dad.
He is a shit father.
I don't want to go to my son's football game.
I go into your football game, son, because your football's not important. Science.
Because I hate that you are a man of physical capabilities where I am not.
What's with the voice? Huh?
I don't know.
What's with the race?
Also, Billy Batson, Shazam, somehow gets past security.
Okay, calm down. You're skipping a bit. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Before we move on, we gotta. So, like, he's playing in Metropolis, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, and in Metropolis, Billy. So Billy must live in Metropolis, right?
In a round.
Yeah,
seeing as how he doesn't have a bike, he doesn't have like a car, so he must have walked here. So presumably, fuck it. For all I know, he flew here.
Shazam!
I don't know if he has money.
I guess that could. Well, no, I don't care right now about the money thing. It's that should he have met Superman by now if they're two superheroes in the same city?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
Especially like two superheroes with similar-esque powers.
Canonically, Superman and Shazam actually hate each other. Or in the beginning they did, when they first met each other.
Are you referring to JLA or JLU?
Well, I was talking about more in the comics.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They had a rivalry thing because they had the powers.
I remember in like Young Justice is that like Superman in earlier parts of Shazam's career assumed that he was Kryptonian until he found out more about him. So I thought that was like a neat detail. It's like, oh man, another person with like super flight and strength and all that. Is he also an alien like me? Why don't we talk? Especially since we're in the same fucking city. But I guess we can't really confirm that. For all we know, Billy flew here. But then does that mean Billy abandons his hometown or city? Because Paradigm attacks like his backyard to go to Metropolis.
Well, if you remember, doesn't he go into like a house, and then the Parademon like attacks his backyard?
He goes into his foster house.
It was his foster house.
Yeah, it was, because he just opens a carton of milk and starts drinking out of it.
Yeah, it's his house. Yeah.
You said it wasn't, though.
I just said it was multiple times.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Oh, you want to talk?
Yeah, sorry.
But anyway, yeah.
So Billy's here. He's two old men are walking up. He's like, "Oh, those are my grandparents. They have my ticket." The guy's like, "Oh, you got tickets for your grandson?" Like, "What are you talking about?" And then he pulls a fucking Batman vanish. And now he's inside the stadium.
and then it shows Victor leading the game as like kind of the like just leader of the team and coming up with how they're gonna get the final touchdown needed to win because the game's tied. And he keeps looking up at the stands like my dad's not here. I'm sad.
Well, no, he looks at the reserve seating, and then fucking Billy sits in it.
Yeah, like after they score, and he's like, and he just looks confused, like what's this kid doing here?
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like, so that place is like surrounded all over in the reserve seating area. I don't know how Billy was able to get in. Without
Because Billy is I don't know.
Billy is Billy.
But Victor, he wins the game, and he's very happy, but he's very sad that his dad's not there.
He's happy they won, but sad that his dad didn't get to didn't get to witness his abilities.
I do want to chip in for a sec and say that I find it completely and unequivocally unbelievable that Billy is even able to get into the stadium in the first place.
Well, fucking yeah.
Like,
Wouldn't it have made more sense to fly in there?
Any security guard with his salt would, make sure that some punk kid doesn't just waltz in through without a ticket.
Well, also you think that the first security guard would be like, "Hey, keep an eye out for a kid wearing this jacket and this kind of hair and all that." Like
Yeah,
you think he would have contacted them? Like
well,
on
I
the
guess it's
radio.
not like high guard stuff because it's just a football game. It's not major.
Well, I mean, this is like apparently like a very important football game. It's in this big stadium.
Hmm.
And
like
also,
college games are usually like very important.
And Metropolis is basically like adjacent
In
from
New York.
Gotham, which is supposed to be basically DC's version of Manhattan.
I always saw that as Detroit.
That is one
And,
way of looking at it, I suppose. But
Also-
geographically, Gotham is New York.
also the fact that Victor's nickname is Victory, and Billy draws particular attention to that.
It also sort of kind of highlights the weird fandom relationship that people have with people. Sorry.
Yeah. So he points.
It's basically
points
like.
out.
You want to go or should
Continue.
I say it?
Well, no, go for it.
Alright. So it's basically the whole idea of people who are fans of a particular person don't really know this person. Oh shit! Hold on. Personally.
Oh no, never mind. I got it. No, you've had multiple chances to do this.
Fine.
So the kid points out that the football player has like a lot of fans, and it's a parallel to how his dad treats him. So like this kid like snuck in specifically to see this guy play. Or Billy snuck in to specifically see this guy play, even to go and break into the locker rooms just to talk to him. So,
Well, no,
throughout
he didn't break into the locker room to talk to him.
well,
He was hiding in there, and it happened to be the locker room.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Sorry, it's been a while. I forgot.
And then
but anyway,
Oh, go ahead.
regardless, the scene is supposed to set up that people care more about Victor than his own dad does, like to a cartoonish degree. Especially later on.
I was actually gonna try and highlight a different thing, but you probably did something that was a little bit more relevant.
Oh, I know I did.
Wait, did
So,
we skip over the fact that Flash got his enchilada stolen?
Yes, we
yes.
did.
That's because he's a
See-
bottom.
See, we're
There's always been
See,
one in every timeline.
we're skipping, we're jumping, and the movie's even playing. So let's just go scene by scene. Ew.
What are you talking about?
That's what we're
It's
trying-
paused right now.
It's not
We're
playing.
just
I have it paused right now.
He has paused
Well-
on the thing we were just talking about.
Yeah.
well. Then the next scene is Wonder
the
Woman.
one of the
Woman
funniest
at the
scenes.
White House.
Yeah, and she and they're all protesting her like, no, we're like superpower people, which it makes it pretty clear that there's a stigma against superpowered
Well,
people.
No, and that's not it. It's that they're very much against her, not specifically the superpowered people. I'd say in this scene, because like they bring up like who's gonna fucking pay for like all the property damage, and then she's just like, well, you're a crossdresser, and then no one talks about the property damage.
And yeah, she's like, what is your what? Tell the lasso of truth, tells all. So, it's like tell me your real reason for being here. And he's like, I cross-dress in a woman outfit. It makes me feel powerful.
Okay, so I actually have notes on this. Okay, your boy's ready.
All right,
okay,
great.
so for
Go ahead.
How much property damage is it that people are protesting her? Like,
Well, they
They
tell
say
us.
how much money it actually costs. Something in the
I
ballpark of
can-
100
Wait,
million.
really?
Find out.
Yeah.
I will find out.
okay,
Just one-
well,
This
while he's
cost
finding
over
that-
$100 million.
See?
What?
Just her.
Just this bitch, over $100 million.
That's
Holy
like
shit.
What did she
Man of
do?
Steel levels. No, wait,
Also,
that's
this
billions.
protester is
That's
praising
like
the sun.
correction. Sorry. Man of Steel is like in the ballpark of billions, if not trillions. One is like city block.
Okay, what exactly did she do?
She exposed a crossdresser, and it caused catastrophic repercussions.
This is like one of those scenes of like, guy says thing, woman says thing, and then everyone claps.
Yeah, it really is, because that doesn't change anything. Oh, by the way, this movie... Oh, I'm on a roll, don't stop me. This movie and the Flash movie, both make Diana look like shit. Just like utter garbage.
They
I
don't
don't know.
look evil.
She threatens an ice cream vendor for ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get to that, but...
I mean, in that
Because
in
that's,
that
that's how you acquire
instance,
food on the mascara.
in that instance, it's more of just like it's supposed to be played up for comedy in the sense of like this character doesn't behave like a normal person.
Don't people sell food on the mascara?
You would think.
Do they
all-
have
All
Do they have an
they
economy?
have there is fruits and meat. I think.
Well,
I
no,
don't know.
everything is
Well,
free.
no,
Because
they
no-
fight each other to the death over like the scraps of food.
Oh my gosh. But
It's like, I will have the extra fries. No, I will, and they grab.
Did-
their
No,
spears
time out.
and steal.
Stop for a second. Out of all the times we've seen Themyscira in anything, did you ever see any farms?
the gods
Did you
bless
ever
their
see-
food.
No, oh my god, have you ever seen any crops
No.
on
No,
Themyscira?
I don't think we've ever seen farms in Themyscira.
The gods just produce food.
Well,
That's what I mean.
Maybe Demeter. Like,
No, wait. I have an idea.
No.
Wait. What if they just literally have a giant fucking pool that produces food?
Just
No,
it's
no, no.
fish. It's just fish.
maybe that's why they're all skinny.
It's like silos of food, like for squirrels. Except most of it at the top is rotted by the time you get.
I imagine they just mostly eat a combination of fish and seaweed.
No, there's no way. Like, even if they are Amazons, you'd still have to like get food to keep up those bodies, man.
Well, like
You still have to
especially
have,
with
like,
like
proper
they're Amazons,
stuff.
right? So
Yeah.
like they're warriors. They would need a lot of protein to be able to like keep up with the
just-
exercise.
Well, I mean,
Do you
maybe
think
they
they,
just eat all of the men.
Go ahead.
Well, see, it's different than the Atlanteans, because the Atlanteans are actually sea dwellers. So they could get the right nutrients and protein from eating fish and other various things under the sea.
Under the
I
sea.
like to imagine that
Damn
Aquaman feasts on whales.
Like full whales?
Yes.
He inhales them like Kirby?
No, he just nibbles on them over the course of a week. And he calls that a party.
For my tummy.
In relation to what Hiro said earlier about how they fight each other for the scraps, does the winner then eat the loser?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Well, hold on. Wonder Woman's made of clay. Do they just like grab some fucking clay and make like a clay apple and it becomes real apple?
Oh, that reminds me of that one
like
animated movie.
No. What if Themyscira food is like the Log Horizon food, where it just tastes like bland mush, but they only have salt?
No, dude. It's gonna be like this beautiful sweeping shot of like children at play, people training, and her just sitting down on this bench and just like reaching down to get a bunch of clay dirt and eat.
What?
Hold on. I think everyone needs to be aware of what I just found.
What did you just find?
What?
So I was looking at, I just searched up fucking Themyscira, and I was just gonna look on like pictures of the island and see if I could see like if there were any like farms or areas on this.
What the fuck is?
Why is she pretzeling?
Why is she tied up like that?
Oh, Jax, don't you know? She's weak to BDSM.
She's weak to bondage because the guy who made her had a fetish.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? You gotta show this Soul, like, cause this is a huge what the fuck.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I got it. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. But oh my gosh.
Thank you, Hiro.
Thank you, Hiro, for blessing us with this knowledge.
Oh my god, this is a thing. I love it.
Is there more?
No, there is, but like I found something else. I tried to look up Themyscira food, and I got a Wonder Woman cookbook.
You get to stare at Pretzel Woman for a few minutes.
Pretzel Woman, you see, she's lost the fight, so she's becoming the form of food.
so that she might feed the next generation of Amazonians.
She looks like she's been hogtied.
Because she has.
All right, so they have wine. It looks like, and bread. So, so they must have wheat. I've never thought of like how do Amazons eat.
That's the thing. They don't.
This is the type of logistical stuff that we don't think about in stories much, or ever.
I mean, I guess like the gods just give them food.
Yeah, they're just like every month, all of a sudden, like a huge like bag of food that's like the size of a truck falls from the sky.
Zeus is all like,
and then it
goddamn
opens,
food, you fucking animals!
And then it opens up, and the Amazonians rush it and just devour it.
It's like a Zerg rush from StarCraft 2.
It's a feeding frenzy.
It's a feeding
frenzy.
What?
What?
What the fuck is that? Okay. All right. Soul, you're fucking people. Oh well, I tried to post it in Discord, like to them. All right. Explain this to me. You're back toxic just in time for the fucking Sky Kanga.
What?
The girls mount a Sky Kanga, an animal bred by the Amazons for short space trips. What?
Space on a kangaroo.
How do kangaroos breathe in space? They have reserve air lungs, but we need these oxygen masks.
This might be connected to a Aboriginal Dreamtime story that I don't know of, so I have no comments on this. I have no idea what this is. I don't know why. Don't ask ever again. I will kill you.
Okay, so I got two things, but one, Jax, it's like the scene in what was it, Jimmy Neutron, where he's actually
Oh,
explaining
right.
how it works, and it's just Karl screaming at the top of his lungs. So okay, I asked, I would, so I actually went and asked the what was it, the authority on these things, somebody that's been reading the comics
You cut out.
since he was a child, my father. I asked him, I was like, no,
You're
I
dead
don't
air.
know
Dead
if
air.
he's dead. He's like, what? He's like, have you ever seen? I don't know how.
It's fine. Just talk.
Like
Motherfucker,
you're
I'm
talking
trying to fix it.
No,
Like,
it's fine
Keith
now.
Richards,
Just
the fountain
talk.
of
your
Just
dad
talk.
about talking to your dad about it.
Okay, so we were talking about it, and I asked him. I was like, okay,
Oh no.
Dead
He's
air?
cut out.
What?
Where-
It doesn't want him to reveal
where-
all the knowledge.
How-
God damn it! Dead air.
they ate it.
Oh my gosh.
The Mascarians have shown up and cut his internet.
They
Dead air. Dead air.
You're.
food.
Bob.
If. Oh.
Oh. Eep.
Oh. Go.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm on like the Wikipedia page of the Mascaria. Apparently they have the Fountain of Youth on their island.
I know that. I know that.
Yeah, same.
What?
I just thought that. What?
Okay. Well, the Themyscirans don't have a hold on your service provider. Quickly tell us how do the Themyscirans get food?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me.
No, I'm talking to Toxic. I don't think you can hear me.
I don't think you can hear me either.
I think he's dead.
Wonder Woman said, "Toxel, no."
Oh no!
They have kept his silence.
They've come to him and assassinated him. They've stabbed him in the guts and balls. They
They
tore
don't want
him
people to know.
open and ate his testicles. Oh no!
Oh, he died. No.
So like Wonder Woman's mom's name, it's like a Hippolyta, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like apparently she was given a magic girdle by Aphrodite that would prevent her from being overthrown.
What?
What?
Maybe that's why there's no food, so that the girdle won't break and she can't be overthrown. We figured it out.
Okay, what happens after this? I forget. After he exposes the crossdresser.
We've lost the movie at this point.
We've lost the plot. Oh, no, right. Hal and Batman start fighting Superman. And Superman is, like, full-on trying to murder them.
No, hold on. So she says, "Oh, you're a crossdresser." That stops the criticism. And then she's going to meet the president, and then we get the scene in the locker room with Victor and
Right.
Billy.
Right.
Where he's like, "Oh, I miss my dad," and then I would love it if Billy says, "Well, I don't have a dad, so."
I don't know what that's like, Victor. I'm sorry. How would you not know what that's like? What? Of course you wouldn't know. Your father's probably always around, and he's like, "No, my father's dead." Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Like, oh no, my father's actually quite alive. He just doesn't want to adopt me.
I find this conversation very delightful.
He then he fucking steals his jersey, his like sweaty ass jersey,
I mean,
and then he just walks out screaming "Victory, victory!" And I'm like, "Fucker, how do you not?"
Victory.
Victory!
But and then we go.
And
to
then we
the...
get the Green Lantern and
then we get
yeah.
the Green Lantern and Batman. But like Superman is straight up trying to kill them.
Oh,
Well,
can't we just like wait till Toxic gets back to actually continue the thing?
I think he's completely offline.
Yes.
Yeah, he's completely
fucker.
offline, and he was about to type something, but I think something happened, and it cut.
Let me check for server. Yeah,
No,
there's
there's nothing in
nothing.
the server.
Why would he be the server and not the DMs?
Shit. Well, I suppose.
So Superman is just like a fucking asshole in this scene. He just flies in with the parademon at such speed that the parademon is on fire, and then flies him straight into a building, up, and then twists him around into another building. It's like Superman. Come on, dude.
Give us a sec. I'm fast forwarding to that bit. All right, there we go.
It's like fucking. Can you not cause collateral damage all the time?
But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't like Hal, doesn't he like beat up Hal?
Well, like how? So they follow Superman to a warehouse.
Yeah, that's it.
And Batman, he gives Batman the box, right? And he's like, "All right, no, Hal has the box." And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go talk to Superman or fight him." I don't know why they want to fight Superman or anything, but so he goes in there, and Batman's just like 3, 2, 1, and then he just gets his fucking ass kicked. Batman grabs the box, and then Superman is just fucking kills Batman.
Well, you should.
Fucker, so dead from whiplash. Like, look at this.
Right, yeah, he shoves him into the wall, but like he should have just died from the shock.
Mm.
And Superman's like, "Oh, what can you do?" It's like, well, I guess he can survive that. You should have checked beforehand, my dude.
He should have thrown him on the spikes, like in a Dying Light.
No, that's like Superman's response to everything. Oh, so what can you do after doing something that would have fucking killed them? It's like he lets Lois Lane just hit the ground and says, "So what can you do?" Oh, fuck. And then Batman, he's able to escape by like cutting his cape. But Superman just restrain Batman. He just fucking toys with him for some reason. Like just super speed over and then grab him again.
By the arms. You'll hold him.
Like, what are you gonna do? He doesn't have kryptonite.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's like they should have just like Batman should have just died multiple times in this movie. Like now that you're pointing it out. Well, also I think the reason that like they don't want to fight Superman, but the reason that they start fighting is because Superman thinks that they're responsible for the devices.
Well, it's because Green Lantern just walks in there and just starts blowing shit up in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Like
Also, the other
retard he
parademon
is.
is vaporized. The one that Superman was fighting, because we never see him again. But anyways, Batman's once again. Man, Bane must be like masturbating to this film with all the times Batman's back is broken.
I don't need to break
He seems
you
to
anymore.
think that they're with
I've
the
seen it done
parademon
a million times already.
Or just talk over me, alright.
Sorry. Please continue.
But he's like, oh man, what are these boxes for? But he's like, Bruce is clearly a human being. He's obviously not whatever the fuck you were fighting.
And he's obviously not fighting him using any like abilities that the parademon had.
I also love that he's like, talk to me while you still can. And I love that. It's like, I'm fucking trying, but you're choking me.
Yeah.
You're choking me and lifting me off the ground, my dude. But Green Lantern gets his second wind and then tries to fight Superman.
And uses chains. It wasn't very effective.
So, yeah. And then he puts himself and Batman in a bubble, and then Superman just, like, volleyballs them through the city.
For a few minutes, yeah. Well, what it feels like.
And the shield's, like, cracking, it's gonna break, and he's just like, fucking don't let that happen, Hal. And then he's like, shut up.
Oh, by the way, we're almost 20
like,
minutes into the movie
like,
by now. We've been
he's
doing
like,
this for
dude,
over an hour.
Okay.
Okay, and
Was that needed for the interruption?
No.
But it's so if that shield breaks, because like if he loses concentration or he's just not good enough, like he's killed them, and fucking this. I'm sorry, I got another meme image here. Fucking look at this. No, it's loading.
what? He looks so scuffed. He looks so scuffed. Like the way that they're standing, the way they're posed.
Me and my brother trying to hide our DS late at night when our mom walks in. Fucking. He's just punching them through these buildings with people in them. It's like Superman. What the fuck?
What the fuck, bro? You're supposed to be the good guy.
Aren't you supposed to be trying to protect us?
And then Batman says he bruises, but he doesn't kill. It's like, well, he doesn't kill because like the world just prevents you from dying for some reason, Bruce.
Also, like, what the hell do you call what he's doing now? Like, volleyballing you across the city. What do you call that? Trying not to kill?
Also, maybe this is a little suggestion for Al.
So,
Consider making the surface of your bubble soft, so it actually like reflects off his fist or something.
well, like earlier in the fight, like he just throws a punch at Bruce, and Bruce just narrowly dodges it. It's like, what if he didn't? Like, what if Bruce wasn't? What if he like fucked up? What if he didn't react fast enough to your super fast punch, and you just lopped off his?
Then he would die.
Well, we're
I mean,
down
at the end of
to
the
the
movie.
rest of the episode.
Oh,
I say we just cover this one, and we'll leave Son of Batman for the next episode.
Okay.
Alright then.
Well then, let's just keep going then.
Yep.
anyways, he's like, "You're fucking Clark Kent," and he's like, "Oh damn!" In the next revisions, you're Bruce Wayne.
And then Hal is like, "Who the fuck
Hal
is
Jordan
Bruce
is
Wayne?"
like, "I don't know who either of you are."
And I have a problem with that. How does Hal not know who the fuck Bruce Wayne is?
That'd be like not knowing who Elon Musk is.
I mean, like, I think it's fine enough that Hal doesn't really know who Bruce Wayne is just off the top of his head.
Like not even in passing.
It's just like some random billionaire in some fuck off city in Gotham.
Yeah.
It's like in like the DC universe, there's like tons of billionaires, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it's the emo one." He's like, "Oh, okay."
And then the police show up and they are forced to retreat to the sewers.
Well, no. Well, first we got to cover the fact that Batman's like, "We think it's alien," and then Superman's like, "Well, it's not fucking my alien shit," and then Batman's like, "Well, that was worth a shot." It's like, fucking, did you really? Batman legit thought it was Kryptonian.
Yes, that thing that parademon that they killed was definitely Kryptonian.
I don't know. All these fucking aliens look the same. So, Batman, what are you saying?
Batman's a racist.
Yeah, but then they all go into the fucking sewers. And then we cut to Apocalypse, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were introduced to our big baddie of this film, the Dork Side.
He's definitely a dork.
And he's like, we're going to do the invasion. Yeah.
Yes.
And he's got his simp with him. He's like, oh, great, Darkseid, let's do this shit. And then he activates the portals around the world. Or he's about to, because we cut to the Star Labs place where they're analyzing the mother box they got from the Flash from when he beat the shit out of the Parademon. Like, we didn't even mention that. Like, the Flash, like, ripped off a Parademon's, like, arm and flesh. It's like, what did he do? Just imagine he just grabbed his leg and just ran for a while and just dragged him.
Yeah, just dragged him along the ground.
Or did that thing
anyways,
in the
they're
Justice
analyzing.
League movie where he just shoved him through a wall by pressing lightly against him?
Anyways, so Victor walks in and he's like, Dad, you didn't come to my ball game. And he's like, fuck off, son.
Fuck off, boy. I got better things to do than look after you.
And he's like, fucking look at my work, son. One day your football is gonna be shit and meaningless, but my work is far more important. You're wasting your life and you should kill yourself. And he's like, oh man.
Is this what's so important? This box. And he grabs
Yes.
the box thing.
He's like, you made fun of my ball. I'm gonna make fun of your box. Fuck you, Dad. He's team box, team ball. Which one will win? Victor gets so sad.
Like rightfully so too.
We cut
It's
to
just-
some fucking. Oh, sorry.
Because he just keeps being like, oh, I don't. I got a college. What do you call it?
I got college scouts watching the
Yeah,
game.
there was a college scout watching the game, and he's actually interested in like putting me on a scholarship. And his dad's like, your sports will never amount to anything. You should, but my science will amount to everything. And it's just like, what?
Which is also kind of fucked up that he only then starts taking an interest into his son when his son starts becoming science.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. Anyways, so
Oh yeah, we
they say there's
totally
been
don't gotta
reports
address
of mysterious
that.
kidnappings across the country. So we cut to like Batman, Green Lantern, and Superman in a warehouse, and they say there's been mysterious kidnapping reports across the country.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, he's back. The man,
Shit,
the
it's
myth,
going
the
a little
legend.
far. Sorry.
Can
The
you
thing.
speak?
It's going a little bit further than I planned. Sorry. Toxic, go back.
You're not speaking, or at least we can't hear you. Not that like you're tisming me out, just like you're not nothing.
It's not we can't understand you, it's just there's no words. There's no sound.
Yeah, that's
What
what
I
Hero
just
said.
said.
That's what Hero said.
I know. I like to reiterate things for no reason.
Hmm.
So I guess he's just still a dead man.
He's still a dead man.
Aren't we all though?
we don't toxic. Yeah, this isn't toxic with us. It's a corpse.
He's not toxic corpse. Weekend at Bernie's, or what is it? What's that
I don't-
film?
What?
I don't know.
Weekend at Bernie's, right?
I've never heard of Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, that's the film about the fucking dude who dies, but they still want to have a party at his house, so they just puppeteer his corpse.
Never heard of it.
At first I thought you were talking about a Swiss Army Man. Like something akin to that, but it seems like, you know, they are kind of the same.
I remember.
I'll be right back. I need to piss.
Fucking half the cast is down. No.
Only for like a minute,
They're dropping like flies.
I'll also be retrieving myself some lunch. I'll be back. Do you reckon you can handle the situation for now?
What situation?
I think for right now we'll just shoot the shit until you get back, and then we'll start coming back to the movie.
Alright then.
Hmm.
Keep it entertaining.
Oh fuck!
So
I gotta be entertaining. Shit.
no.
Fuck.
Have you been watching anything interesting recently?
I haven't really been watching anything lately. I've just been playing games. I'm playing a lot of Dying Light.
What's Dying Light about?
Essentially, you are random fuckboy gets sent into quarantine zone full of zombies. And the premise, the whole namesake of the game, Dying Light, is that during the day everything's like a normal zombie game, like normal zombies. They walk around. Some of them run, and there's like mutations of certain ones. But all in all, they can be dealt with. But then during the night, that's when things get really fucked up. Because during the night, that's when volatiles come out, and volatiles can kill you in like 3 seconds. And they also run faster than you.
That sucks.
Well, that's the whole point. It's like the during the day it's a normal zombie game, but during the night it turns into like a stealth game, where when you get caught, you're basically as good as dead, if you can't outrun them. And it's a pretty fun game. Dying Light 2 is out. I haven't played that yet, but I've heard pretty good things about it. It's more so Dying Light 1.5 in terms of like the gameplay and stuff, but I've heard good things.
I've recently been playing The Witcher 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I finished it up.
Oh, did you see my answer to your question a while ago?
Yes.
Did I make the right choice?
I am judging you. Whether it's positively or negatively, you'll never know.
Come on. Judging me judging someone is a negative connotation. How can it be positive?
Well, I mean, judging is in and of itself is neutral.
Eh.
I mean, can't you judge something to be positive?
Well, just the way I've seen, I've heard the use of the word. It's more so in a negative connotation.
Anyways, what do you think of this?
That's good.
I think this has lots of potential.
Yeah, this template has a lot of potential. It's just so good because like Green Lantern and Batman just look so scuffed in that pose.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that there's a Wonder Woman cookbook. I've never heard of that ever.
There's a Halo cookbook. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
The official Halo cookbook. Yeah.
Official, like by Microsoft.
Yeah.
My gosh.
With
Speaking
Master Chef.
speaking of Microsoft, I had to deal with the most complete bullshit yesterday. I
What was
was
it?
I was helping a friend of mine set up a PlayStation account, but he needed but because of but he needed help making a new email because for some reason when it tried to send the authentication email for making sure that you are who you say you are for PSN, it wouldn't send it to his Gmail.
Hmm.
So I was helping him make an Outlook email. And for some fucking reason, like for a good like 2 hours, I was stuck in a bot loop where it kept asking me to do like the "Are you a bot?" questionnaire over and over and over and over again.
Well, you kept failing because you're
No, I
obviously
didn't.
a fucking bot.
I didn't. I got every single one of them right multiple times, and it still just wouldn't let me in. And then after a while, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this on a different browser. So I used Mozilla Firefox, and that just suddenly worked. Despite the fact it didn't work on Opera, it didn't work on a private window, it didn't work on my phone with its personal browser, it didn't work on the app on my phone, but for some reason it worked on Firefox.
Well, because Firefox is based.
It's still annoying, and I hate it.
I know. I hate that. Like, oh man, are you a robot? Click all the things that have fucking stairs in them, and it has like partially of a stair in the corner, and it's like, nope, you fucked up. You got to do it again. It's like, fuck you, man. I am a robot, but I'm really good at faking it.
I was also like, yes, a robot certainly couldn't tell the difference between red and blue.
I don't know. Have you met all robots? Do you know if they're colorblind?
I think an AI can distinguish what's red and blue based on, data.
Data.
This is revolting! Want another? Yes, please. I haven't seen much of Star Trek, but I love that scene. He's just like, this is fucking disgusting. You want another one? Yes, please.
Wholesome.
There was one clip that I saw where it was like, Data is talking about his like feelings of what they're about to do, and then Picard tells him to shut off his emotions, and he does, and then he just goes, "Sometimes I envy you, Data."
Robots are based. What can I say?
Dude, if we can get cybernetics in the world, based
Oh, I mean, we do have cybernetics.
like proper like the cool cybernetics like in sci-fi.
I mean, you could put it in the fridge.
You put what in the fridge?
The cybernetics, and then they become cool.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes, it is. That's how temperature works.
That's how temperature works. That's not in the
Well,
context
you
of what
asked to
I'm
make
saying.
it cool.
I meant cool as in like awesome or something like that. Not in terms of temperature. Also, I like how we're only roughly like 25 minutes in this movie, and we've been talking for 2 hours.
Oh my god. I got through like Flashpoint in this time.
I think because Flashpoint, it's just like there's not really much to discuss. It's just like, oh, everyone's an idiot. The end.
Well, I mean, like a lot of people are fucking stupid in this, but you had to go into more detail to explain what.
As
more-
to how stupid they
it's-
are.
It's more of a hidden stupid.
A hedon stupid.
A hidden.
A hedon.
Hidden.
The science is very important, son. More important than me. That's not what I said.
Fucking is what you implied heavily. I would respect him way more if he just said yes. Science more important than me? Yes, it cures cancer. Can you cure cancer?
The end all be all of what constitutes a good child. Can you cure cancer? No? Then shut up.
To fucking abort yourself right now.
If you can't cure cancer, then why are you alive?
Are you here to promote cancer? Is your special guest on the Joe Rogan show? Just cancer smoking a blunt. So, like, The Witcher 3 has, like, some very weird monsters in it, and I'm going to show you some. Oh, yeah. So there's a point in the game where you go to, like, a fairy tale land, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to fight, like, classic fairy tales in The Witcher 3. And they make the monsters, and it's very funny. Let me try to find what I'm looking for. So you know the story of Little Red Riding Hood, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so the big bad wolf is in The Witcher 3, and this is what he looks like. If it will load. There it is.
What the fuck?
There's a boss fight with the three little pigs.
Mm-hmm.
You blow their house down,
But
and then you fucking stab them to death.
why?
Why not? You needed the beans. It makes sense.
It doesn't really sound like it.
There's so much context behind this, and I don't know if I'll have enough time to explain. Yeah, these were like in the DLC. Oh. Like, there's a mission where you have to just fight an abortion.
What?
Like unironically, there's a mission where you have the option to either unabort a child or fight an abortion.
What?
My gosh.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Oh, we got into conversations.
Huh. Did the
I feel like
conversation
with, like,
turn
the-
to a Halo cookbook?
Well, I mean, we talked about the cookbook for the Amazons.
Hmm.
Literal
And then
cookbook. And then I was like, oh, do you know there's a Halo cookbook? And that was the end of the conversation. Yeah, I think that the fact that Toxic's gone and he had a lot of notes on this film that he probably wants to express, and the fact that we're like 2 hours into this thing, that maybe we should make this a two-parter.
Probably.
And try to see if he's alive tomorrow and try to continue it then.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't really know.
What?
You're already this far into the stream, so I don't really know.
Well, we only got to 20 minutes into the film,
Well,
so...
I mean, we haven't even gotten to the fucking alien invasion yet.
We're not even
Fair
halfway.
point.
By, like, a lot.
I mean, a fair point.
There's
The Amazon stole his Wi-Fi.
there's still 5/6 of the movies left. Of the movie left.
Alright. Let's put it to a vote.
At first I thought you said 5 of 6 movies left, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
All in favor of doing a two-parter, say aye.
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 Alright, it's unanimous.
The eyes have it. Throw them out the airlock.
The eyes have to out their lock and watch them burst.
Huh?
Because that's what happens to eyeballs in space. They blow up.
Yeah, if you don't plug your nose and ears and close your mouth, your eyeballs will pop.
And clench your ass. Don't forget.
Hmm.
God, no.
It seems like Toxic is having issues with not just Discord.
Yeah.
This seems like his phone is having issues.
Fucking Amazon's really gave him malware.
For record, we're not talking about Amazon Prime for anybody that just jumped in without context or reason.
No, Jeff Bezos did not molest him. Right?
He did not send his rocket penis ship to him.
He did not like bend over and then the shine from his bald head blinded him. All right. Anyways, I think that's a good stopping point for this first part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry that we had to cut it short. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Anyway, I guess we'll see you once we get around to tomorrow. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If not, I don't know, we'll do it the day after. We'll see.
We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes.
Anyways, I'm Grim.
I am the hooded man.
And we're all a hero. We hope you have a lovely
And-
day.
I mean, I can't say who I am, alright? I see how it is.
Well, you can now, since you voiced your
No,
disposition.
no, it's too late. You already done it.
Oh no, please, by all means.
Gosh.
No, I'm sorry, man. You've already done it.
Just say
It's
your
like-
fucking name.
I'm toxic.
No, I'm not.
That's the joke. Just cut the stream.
Alright.
Why are we stretching this out?
For content. Anyway.
Bye.
Anyway, everybody, hope you have a lovely day. We'll see you next time. Hopefully it goes better.